The Buena Park Public Works Department is constantly moving forward to develop, build, and maintain city facilities and infrastructure. In 2010, Public Works completed a list of projects that helped improve the streets and sewer and water services in various areas around Buena Park. This 2011, there are several projects on the docket for the Public Works Department. The following show will hopefully give you a better understanding of those projects and an estimate for their time of completion.
Hi, I'm Jim Biery, Director of Public Works, and today we're going to be looking at some of the key projects that Public Works is undertaking this year. I'm standing at the future location of our new Buena Park Community Center, which is part of our City Hall Police Department complex here, our Civic Center. This will be the final piece in that construction. Summit Builders is now building that for the city and is working on redoing the old police building that stood here for many, many years. Part of that effort was to redo the entire basement, which used to be a bomb shelter, as well as remove the first floor of the building and then replace it with another floor, which is going to be part of this overall structure. When this project is complete, it would be, again, a new community center for the entire community and something that we'll be very proud of. It's also something that we anticipate being completed by the end of this year, December of 2011. One of our other major projects, which is the rehabilitation of Western Avenue. Western Avenue, as you can see, is a roadway that provides access to our city as well as Knott's Berry Farm, and is an old roadway that needs repair and replacement. One of the first efforts is the replacement of the damaged and substandard curb and gutter on both sides of the roadway, getting rid of the broken curbs as well as the areas that were not properly draining. The other part of that concrete work is also installing new wheelchair ramps at the corners so the handicap have complete access. This is a requirement by the federal government through the American Disability Act. The last part of this project is the actual repaving of the roadway, where we're taking out the old broken up asphalt and replacing it with brand new asphalt. During construction, there is some construction activity which does impact traffic, but bear with us as when we get done, we'll have a brand new roadway. While this project is ongoing, we have other projects that are soon to start which we'd like to know more about. The 91 freeway at Beach Boulevard, we also have a major project where we're actually adding an on-ramp there, another lane to the eastbound on-ramp for northbound Beach. As you know, right now there's one lane that services that and it backs up. Our project is adding a second lane to relieve congestion and provide better access to the freeway for drivers using the 91 freeway. We're working very closely with the project owner, which is actually Caltrans. They are closely working with us on a daily basis as we work through that effort to put a second lane on the on-ramp. This project will start in May and could be completed by October. The impacts on this thing is going to be some short-term delays while we're building it, but the long-term benefits will be for the entire community as we improve our access for eastbound traffic at the on-ramp. This particular project on Artesia is a major rehabilitation effort. We'll beginning in May, anticipate being complete with most of the project by October. We'll be repaving the roadway, replacing some of the deteriorated pavement, as well as adding lanes and capacity. Part of the funding for the Artesia project is state and federal monies that we're utilizing, some grants that we've been able to secure for our efforts out there. The improvement of Artesia, although not directly part of the I-5 corridor project, will dramatically improve our traffic in the industrial area of the city. Another key project that we do every year as an ongoing effort is relining of our sewer manholes and our sewer mains. These facilities, by relining them, extends their life and their usefulness and keeps us from having to tear up the streets and expend lots of money and create lots of disruption. these efforts are both done with minimal amount of disruption to the public. Our manhole program for this year is redoing 50 of these manholes, and there are hundreds of more of these that we're going to be doing over the next few years, and you'll see those crews and these contractors working for us as we go through our entire system to cost effectively protect and rehabilitate our manholes. The sewer manhole lining is a very, very cost-effective program, and it enables us to keep from having to rip up the entire street to replace the old concrete or brick manhole and gives us another 40 or 50 years life out of that. The relining takes the concrete or brick, in many cases. The earlier manholes were created with brick, and reinforces that, provides a polyurethane cover which covers over and reinforces the surface to protect the integrity of the walls of the manhole and keep them from collapsing, and extends their life. The pipeline process that I described before is done so that we can keep from having to replace the line, dig up the street, and putting in a brand new line, but it has the same effect. We're able to gain 40 or 50 years more life out of those lines, as well as not having the disruption of having to tear up the street and replace the new sewers. And for those who haven't seen this effort, it's a very interesting process where we utilize a plasticized product that we put inside of the pipe. We're using a combination of heat and steam to expand it, and then that provides a new surface. The same kind of product is also being utilized by contractors to reline people's sewer laterals. It is an effort that extends the life of both laterals as well as the sewer mains. Another key project that we're underway is our new city yard project, which is being built by facility builders and erectors. That project again is underway, and we anticipate being complete by the end of this year, December 2011. And we'll be keeping you updated as we make progress on that effort. These are just some of the activities that we have going on in the city. Thank you for joining with us. I'm Jim Biery, Director of Public Works.
2011 will be another active year for Public Works as the department continues its upkeep on the city infrastructure, roads, sewer and water, traffic services, and more. For more information, contact Public Works either by phone or check them online at buenapark.com. Receive updates and follow city activity on Facebook at facebook.com/City of Buena Park. The City of Buena Park Public Works Department. Service with pride.